Burns unexpectedly fell in love with eating hamburgers. As a result, his weight skyrocketed crazily. This morning, the chef brought Burns his breakfast. His breakfast turned out to be a single raisin. Burns tasted it and was very dissatisfied, so he set his dogs on the chef. Afterward, Burns came to the company on an empty stomach. Just at that moment, he happened to run into Homer, who was about to eat a hamburger. He asked Homer what flavor this was. Homer said this was the lunch my wife made for me. The next second, Burns directly covered Homer's mouth with a bag. Then he snatched away his hamburger. Burns carefully examined the ingredients of the hamburger. Then he took a bite. You don't know until you try it. After eating this one bite, he had already imagined a wonderful life with hamburgers. Burns fell in love with hamburgers, but this worried Smithers very much. He pulled Burns over to weigh him. Burns' weight had already tripled. At this moment, Burns picked up another hamburger. Seeing this, Smithers hurried to stop him. Who would have thought he happened to fall onto a brown bear specimen? Burns took another bite. This bite made his heart unable to take it anymore. He realized he probably didn't have much longer to live, so he wanted to do one last bad thing. That was to fire an employee who had just bought a house. Burns was sent to the hospital. Fortunately, he was still alive, but he still wanted to eat hamburgers. Just then, the doctor snatched away his hamburger. Eating meat will kill you, Smithers told Burns. He had just walked through death's door. Burns asked how the reaction was. Burns knew everyone disliked him. This meant once he died, no one would mourn for him. Smithers told him not to give up. Smithers said he had a way to increase Burns' legacy and also extend his lifespan. At this time, Frink came to the hospital with a robot. He had invented a meat-free hamburger. Burns could eat as much as he wanted. They could also sell this for profit. The next day, they had the hamburger restaurant designed. Thousands of stores were about to open. Burns named the restaurant Excellent. Afterward, they selected the first customer to taste the hamburger in the store. Lisa was lucky to be chosen. She warned Burns, "I've eaten all plant-based meat products.